Hi friends, the gaming merchant kindly featured my video on his channel and named me the best Apex Legends lore creator, so I'm going to continue with my Apex Legends lore series, with a lore video every Sunday. I hope you enjoy, and thanks again to the gaming merchant for featuring me. The topic for today is who actually makes the weapons in Apex Legends lore. I'm going to talk through each weapon currently in Apex Legends and explain who makes them for the Apex games. The first manufacturer of weapons in the world of Apex is known as Lastimosa Armory. Lastimosa Armory manufactures a lot of the weapons in Apex Legends and even Titanfall. If the name seems familiar to you, then yes, it is the same name as the fallen pilot who gave BT to Jack Cooper. There isn't any connection for now though, likely it's just a common name in the Titanfall universe. Lastimosa Armory is known for manufacturing the R series of weapons. This includes the R301 and the R99. They're also known for manufacturing the G series of weapons, and this includes the G7 Scout. They also manufacture the Kraber, the Mastiff shotgun, the Prowler, the RE45, and the P2020. Fun fact, the name itself comes from a dev at Respawn called Ryan Lastimosa. Lastimosa Armory is actually the largest manufacturer of weapons that are used in the Apex games. Wingman Interstellar is the second largest manufacturer of weapons, and their categories include the EVA 8 shotgun, the Hemlock Burst assault rifle, the VK47 flatline, and the Havoc rifle, which they actually manufacture along with J1 Industries, which we'll come to in just a minute. In addition to this, Wingman Industries also manufacture the Apex versions of the L-Star and the Longbow DMR. And I say the Apex versions because in the Titanfall games, these two weapons are manufactured by Lastimosa Armory. As I mentioned J1 Industries for co-manufacturing the Havoc, I should also mention they manufacture the M600 Spitfire and the Car SMG. Paradena Arsenal is next. This corporation manufactures the RE45 and the Sentinel. Vincent Dynamics is probably a good one to talk about next. You might recognize the name because they also manufacture Titans. The company has the capability to also manufacture simulacrums, and Vincent were the ones responsible for building Ash, who was a former member of the Apex Predators and now the newest legend in Apex Legends, following her destruction at the Battle of Typhon at the hands of BT and Jack Cooper. In addition to all of this, they are responsible for manufacturing the charge rifle that we have today in the Apex games. Oh, another fun Respawn fun fact, Vincent Dynamics is named after another dev, Rame Vincent. After Vincent Dynamics, we've got Burrell Defense, who manufacture the Triple Take, and its predecessor in the Titanfall games, the D2 Double Take. Next, we've got Altamirano Armory, which manufactures the Mozambique. And we've also got Emsley Tactical, who build and distribute the alternator for the Apex games. Fun fact, these two companies, much like Lastimosa and Vincent, are named after Respawn devs as well. So as you can see, these are the main manufacturers of weapons in the Apex games, and this kind of explains where the weapons come from in the Apex games. One thing to note is that all of these companies are based in the Frontier, and many of them are based in the Central Systems, which means there's probably quite a long journey to distribute the weapons all the way out to the Outlands to be used in the Apex games. Another interesting point to make before we finish is that weapons in Apex Legends have quite a few things written on them, so if you want to know the manufacturers, the serial codes, and the manufacturer's symbol, you can look yourself at the weapons. If you go into the firing range and use a Kraber with a 10x zoom, you might be able to pick out some of these details. Of course, in addition to all of these weapons, you've got some standard weapons that Rampart has been able to get her hands on and turn into her own creations. For example, the Rampart variation to the Wingman and the Rampage. That was just a bit of fun lore around who actually makes the weapons in Apex Legends lore. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you later.